and the gamer nerd in me gets to live on. So GearBest was cool enough to send me this. It's all about gaming. You could download any kind of emulator on it that you want. You could play PlayStation games, Nintendo 64, Wii. You could watch 4K videos on it. I am a little bit excited, I'm not gonna lie. I always have fun when I get to do the gamer stuff on the channel because I am kind of a game nerd. Anybody who follows me knows that. So let's go ahead and jump into it right now in today's video and find out if this thing is worth your money. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. I do monthly giveaways, and this month you could win a projector. We're giving out a $600 projector and a smartwatch for the month of March. So this is the Singularity S192K. So inside the box, you're gonna get your 7-inch Singularity gaming pad. It has a layout very similar to the Xbox 360. You've got your 4 buttons right here. You have double joysticks. They also have the L3 and R3 options that you can push the joystick in, so you get that extra button in there. You have a 7-inch display right here. Now this is 1900 by 1200 pixels. So really all that you get in the box is the gamepad itself, the touchscreen tablet gamepad, charging cable, and the wall brick. But as far as this goes, you know what? Let's just skip the small talk. Let's go ahead and start up some games, and I'll let you guys see what this thing looks like. So let's go ahead and start off with the basics. I got Super Nintendo running right now. This is Super Mario World. Runs very smooth, and I think it looks great. There's no kind of lag as I'm pushing the buttons right here, and I could basically download any Super Nintendo game that I'd want and play it right here on the go. So I could get Castlevania, all the old school classics. So next up, I downloaded the Nintendo 64 emulator, and that has some of my favorite games of all time. So I'm playing Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is a throwback classic. I love this game, and you know what? It runs very smooth. I had to change a setting inside the emulator because the shading was a little bit off, but if you go into the emulator settings and you switch it to like a different video output, the shading works perfectly now, and Zelda Ocarina of Time is running smoother than ever. This is a great game to take on the go with you, so the next time I'm on an airplane or something, this is nice. One piece right here, got all your systems in it ready to go. Mario Nintendo 64, the 3D Mario, this right here is such a classic. I mean, I remember when I first got the Nintendo 64, that was like the first time ever that we were playing the 3D games. It was just such a cool feeling, and it gives me so much nostalgia being able to play this, jumping through those paintings and everything. This is such a cool system to have. So far I've got the Super Nintendo, I've got the Nintendo 64 running on this. What else? That's right, I got the PlayStation emulator. So one of my favorite games on the PlayStation was Final Fantasy VIII, and I'm able to download the discs right to this thing. This has 64 gigabytes of ROM, so you're not gonna really run out of storage. You got plenty of storage on this, and those old school games don't really take up a lot of space. You're talking about megabytes, not even gigabytes. So you could download hundreds of ROMs on this thing and just have a fully functional arcade. I can't even tell you the way that it feels right now looking at Final Fantasy VIII load up. This is just a good feeling seeing this thing start up in the palm of my hands and being able to take it on the go. So basically now I have a portable PlayStation, Nintendo 64, and Super Nintendo jam-packed into one. I think this is a great button layout. It feels good on the back of your hands. The grips are good. 4 gigabytes of RAM, so it can run quite a few things in the background. And one thing that I did notice, I've been using this for a couple days now, the battery in this thing lasts a very long time. Even on standby, I left this thing on, and the next day when I checked it was still at the same battery level. So the standby is very good. It basically powers it off, goes into sleep mode when you're not using it. It has an Android KitKat 5.1 operating system inside of it. It's a little bit outdated, but it still gets the job done. Another really cool feature about this is that it does have a mini HDMI slot right here, so you can connect this to a television or a projector, and you could see it up on the big screen and play it like that if you wanted to. I mean, you could use this to watch your Mindseed TV videos. Make sure you don't miss the next giveaway. You can browse the web on it. You could watch Netflix on this thing. You could basically use this as a regular tablet and then switch it into game mode whenever you're ready to play games. It does have a 5 megapixel camera on the front, so if you were into Skype or video chat or anything like that, you could just talk to your friends like this and be like, hey guys, what's going on? Yeah, I'm about to play some little games on this thing right here. I'll holler at you later. So the S192K is a little bit more expensive than the S192. I'm not sure what the major component there is, but the S192, it's like 150 bucks less. I'll leave both links down below. You guys can check it out for yourselves. So guys, what are your favorite old school games? Leave them down below in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, PlayStation games were. I personally like RPGs myself, and I've played a lot of them. So maybe there's something I missed. Maybe there's like a hidden gem out there. Let me know what your favorite old school games were down below in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the thumbs up button. Let me know that I'm doing my job good, and I will be chatting with you guys live on Friday. You gotta rotate. I will see you later. Peace.